All right, the last passing play we are going to take a look at from this Y off trio week is the play called Deep Out. This play does a really good job at getting a different player open deep against man coverage for a bomb. Does it's mainly for like cover zero. I just unfortunately I feel like I'm a broken record here, but cover zero is the meta, and this does a really good job at just absolutely destroying it. So typically, what I'll do with this is I'll motion this guy in, and then I'll do something like that, and you'll see as he breaks, he's just absolutely gone. So a lot of times they'll even get beat worse than that. But you got to have like either a fast player there or a player with decent speed and size, kind of like Calvin Johnson. Do you have to motion? No, not really. I feel like it does help. Maybe it might just be one of those like things that's kind of just in your mind. It's like called like a placebo effect or something. Yeah, I guess it does. Look, see, now I'm proven right. The only thing you do have to be wary of, though, right, is the safeties dropping into a middle third. If you don't have blue routes out there, like if you were to just block, I just did a really bad job of showing that example. If you were to block everybody, then the safeties drop into zone. I've covered that in other videos, but just in case you missed that, that's really what that is and what that's for. You can also use this against cover 2. There's been a lot more cover 2 played with the zone drops, so let's go Tampa 2. It typically works better against the baseline because you don't get a press in the baseline. But if I were to run like this type of route combo, maybe I just did something like this, for example. Now he's right there. I mean, it's a tight window. But it's not really a route people will see coming. That outside skinny post against the cover 2, people really don't see that a lot. It's either the slot receiver coming across the middle, or they're trying to attack corners against the cover 2. So that's a sneaky little route to kind of throw in there. I don't think you even need the vertical push on that side. You might be able to do something like this. Let's just see real quick. Yeah, I mean, it's helpful. Yeah, it's definitely feel like you kind of need it. Definitely kind of. You could also do, you can maybe motion it in to kind of see if you can change that leverage that the strong safety has. On that, yeah, it's better. I mean, that's a really bad pass lead. You kind of got to pass lead that straight down to keep it away from the safety, but I do like that against the cover 2. Does it have effectiveness against like a cover 3? No. It's going to run you straight into the free safety. And that's pretty much, I mean, that's what I use it for. Like, I have very specific uses for specific plays, but if I kind of get caught in a situation where maybe I've hit the wrong audible or just because I'm getting old, just pick the wrong play in general, and then I go to my play art, I'm like, oh crap, I'm in this, and then I see cover 2, I'm like, okay, well, I do have a setup for cover 2 as well, so maybe I could just do something like this. But it's always nice to kind of have that secondary setup in your back pocket, and this is more just Madden theory, game theory, whatever it is. Have a couple setups in your back pocket, or understand route concepts enough to where you can just freestyle something like this left side of the field, like against if you're running like a 3 shell, and you can do this from literally any play in this formation that has the table route. That mean to press, or like say they were shading underneath. And this is what U-Trips does really well, too, okay, that's terrible. I think I have some sort of zone drops on, but typically the hard flat will go rush over to the halfback, and then the crawl route will get open. But U-Trips does this very well, too. It has, there's, a post on this side and a halfback table route, and instead of running the post, sometimes people just throw them in this, quick curl route. And if they're especially if you're blitzing, it's a really good way to not to kind of avoid the safety and have a little cute little check down, one of those little annoying routes. If you have the slot apprentice, you can do a scissors concept too. But I know not everybody's going to run this the way I run it, and that's kind of tough. Ooh, barely got that in there. And low key, that actually may have pulled the safety over. Not really. It kind kind of created more separation. It caused them to kind of be in no man's land, right? That's just the benefit of having the slot apprentice, like I've been preaching. Yeah. It definitely creates a little bit more separation. But I think the vertical will still do the job. Yeah, that's what we use this play for. And I think we just have, right now, we're just going to take a look at the draw, and then we'll be done with this formation.